What game are you playing, Raiden? What magic powers this delusion?
If it is a delusion, it is one we all share. Is it possible that the past and future are colliding?
There may be some flaws in its other modes, but the story is incredible. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 biggest moments from the story mode of Mortal Kombat 11.
I wouldn't want to fight my dad. How about we keep this between me, myself, and I? Never thought I'd stoop so low. You don't know how bad it gets.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're highlighting some of the best moments in Mortal Kombat 11 story mode. If you haven't played through Mortal Kombat 11 story mode and don't want to be spoiled, come back once you've beaten it. This is your spoiler warning.
Recognize me, little brother. Beyond?
Number 10. The Death of Sonya Blade.
General? General!
We were only 30 minutes into the story and MK11 already killed off a character. In order to dismantle the Netherrealm's army, Raiden creates a diversion from special forces to infiltrate and destroy Liu Kang's fortress. However, when a massive fight causes debris to fall, Cassie Cage finds out her mother is buried in the rubble and she wasn't going to make it out alive. The Cage family has managed to escape death several times, but with Sonya gone, it made us fear for Cassie and Johnny's future.
Give your dad a kiss for me.
Mom, no, don't! Mom? Mom!
We're not crying, you're crying. Number 9. Frost's Traitorous reveal.
Who is the woman? I don't know. Focus on disabling Cyrax.
In the first few chapters, we see Kronika is accompanied by Garrus and a mysterious hooded figure. We find out in Chapter 4 that that person is Frost, Sub-Zero's former apprentice from MKX, as well as a few titles before.
I gave you a home. I was your mentor. Yet after all this, you ally with Sektor. He corrupted the Lin Kuei.
You corrupted our clan when you made peace with this Shirai Ryu filth!
While Frost was revealed hours before MK11 launched, it was her role in the story that caught us off guard. Frustrated with Sub-Zero's teachings, Frost began fighting for Kronika when she anointed Frost a commander of the Cyber Lin Kuei.
There is no future in which you are fit to lead the Lin Kuei.
You always doubted me, Sub-Zero. Held me back. Kronika sees my true potential.
You know, in hindsight, she would be the one to backstab Subs. She seemed to have a pretty aggressive personality in MKX.
There will be no peace, Scorpion!
Frost! The Lin Kuei are still without honor.
Number 8. Johnny Cage versus Sektor and Kano.
You're forgetting the time I beat Shinnok mano a mano. Oh wait, you were dead when that happened.
If seeing Johnny Cage cringe at his younger self wasn't enough for you, Chapter 6 must have been an adrenaline rush.
Dad always said, hungry people eat lunch, humble people serve it. Dad was an asshole. Hollywood made us an even bigger one.
When the Cyber Lin Kuei are about to escape with Sonya and young Johnny as hostages, old Johnny takes control of a massive tank and engages in a firefight against Sektor and a fighter jet. Shortly after, he finds a younger Kano prepared to shoot him before pulling off the best nut punch in gaming history. Johnny's always been treated as the idiot of the MK cast, but damn, he sure knows how to make a fight entertaining.
No one threatens my family.
Number 7. Jade and Kotal Kahn's relationship.
I am here, Kotal.
Jade.
When the eras merge in Chapter 2, we did not expect Kotal Kahn to have such an important history. Turns out the former Outworld general has had the hots for Jade back in the day, and oh my god, they are great together.
I'm surprised no woman has claimed your bed and become your queen.
Many have tried.
Yet they failed. Why?
None of them were you.
Throughout the story, we see the full potential of their relationship. Not only do they make each other feel loved and happy, but they work very well as a team. Most of the time.
This is cruel. Many didn't fight us. They are children.
You forget.
In my time, they joined Melina in rebellion against me.
Romance isn't exactly what we'd expect in a Mortal Kombat game, but Jade and Kotal showed that even in a world bathed in blood, there is still some love.
You would have me? Even with my hardened heart?
I know your heart. It can change.
Number 6. Scorpion's Redemption.
I've restored the Shirai Ryu. Built a clan that's never been stronger. On a foundation of pretenders and outsiders.
We often ponder what we'd say to our younger selves, and Scorpion is one of the few fictional characters who has been given that chance. In a confrontation with his younger self, Grandmaster Hasashi calls out his younger self, revealing his true reasons behind his hellish fury.
When I revived the Shirai Ryu, I vowed our clan would ensure Earthrealm's protection. Help me keep that promise.
Things take a turn for the worst when they are ambushed by Devora, who succeeds in poisoning Hasashi. When she retreats, Scorpion finds his future self dying at his own hands. Hasashi asks him to abandon Kronika and fight on his behalf before saying,
The new Shirai Ryu are worthy. It's heart, not blood, that makes them warriors.
It's a touching yet depressing moment that shows Scorpion is much more human than the ball of rage he typically is. Number 5. Closure for Cassie.
As a kid, I looked up to both of you. My dad, your grandfather, was my hero. Called me Private Pumpkin.
Huh. That's what you called me.
As one would expect, things got weird between Cassie and the younger Sonya Blade. When Sonya reads up on the report of her older self being KIA, she assumed Cassie intentionally left her behind.
Damn it, Cassie! You abandoned me?
To save the company! That was my order!
Who the hell gave you that order?
You did!
Luckily, things got better between the two at the end of Chapter 8. After killing Kano, in the most badass way possible too, Sonya admits she didn't read the file completely and comes to accept her inevitable fate.
What I said back at the base about the mission, it wasn't fair. You're a damn fine soldier. I'm so proud I can almost picture myself dating Johnny. Almost.
Sonya didn't get a lot of time to say her last words to Cassie before she died. So, seeing this felt like Cassie had been finally given some closure and could move on. Well, once the timeline is fixed, of course.
Things will never go back to what they were. We all have to choose our destiny.
Number 4. All of Chapter 7.
I will return, Queen Shiva, with the Tarkatans at my side. Together we will march on Shao Kahn.
Oh, it's time to talk about Chapter 7? Well, here's the short end of it. Best chapter ever.
At the first sign of trouble, they could kill her.
I have an idea.
Previous games have shown Princess Kitana as a competent fighter, but she's been a damsel in distress a few times too many. However, MK11 has solidified her as a bona fide badass. She successfully ambushes Scarlet alongside Liu Kang and Kung Lao, she manages to get Baraka and his Tarkatans to ally with her, and she kills Shao Kahn, thus saving Kotal Khan's life. Kitana proves she's not just a pretty princess, she's a cunning, vicious, and noble warrior. Outworld is finally in good hands.
What?
The throne is yours. You have united Outworld, Kitana Kahn.
She's now officially out of your league.
Number 3. Liu Kang becomes a freaking god.
Your power. Is this Kronika's gift?
A gift to myself, you could say.
Just when it seems like Raiden was going to save the day, Chapter 12 goes and throws a curveball at us. Upon his defeat by the Thunder God, our corrupted Liu Kang taunts Raiden into killing him, to which Raiden responds with,
I would rather save you.
We weren't sure what was going on at first, but when the light dimmed, our jaws dropped. Fire God Liu Kang is here to whoop ass. We had seen this version of Liu Kang before though. In Mortal Kombat 2011, Liu Kang became a fire god and Earthrealm's new protector in his arcade ending, but that wasn't canon yet. Now it is, and he looks so cool.
A god? Incredible.
Now he's out of her league.
Number 2. The endings.
Lord Raiden.
I am merely Raiden now. You have proven worthy to take my place as the new protector of Earthrealm.
For the first time in the series, Mortal Kombat 11 has multiple endings in its story mode, and it all depends on your fight against Kronika. Obviously, if you lose, she resets time. Although, the biggest takeaway from the other two endings is that Raiden is giving up the mantle and allows Liu Kang to remain a god. He tells Liu Kang that he is now protector of all realms and must rebuild history.
I cannot do this alone.
I shall advise you for as long as my mortality allows. But have no doubt, you are up to the task.
If Kronika won one round against you, Liu Kang rebuilds with Raiden. If Kronika lost both rounds, you get the best ending and see Liu Kang begin to reform history alongside Kitana. #relationship goals.
Each realm must choose its own destiny. Whatever those choices, we will face them together.
Number 1. Timelines? Plural?
Enough of your madness! If you must die, so be it!
After a fight with Liu Kang, Raiden suddenly begins seeing alternate versions of themselves fighting each other. Most importantly, it shows their pre-reboot fight atop the Pyramid of Argus from Mortal Kombat Armageddon, and their fight in the merged ruins of Outworld and Apocalypse from Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. What were these visions?
Memories not only from this timeline, but from timelines that have come before.
Wait a sec, timelines? Plural?
Raiden says that Kronika has reset the timeline more than once, which means some Mortal Kombat games may have been set in different eras. One example is Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, since it's officially recognized as MK8. This may also explain why certain characters, like Kotal Kahn, may have never appeared in previous games, yet are referenced in history. This completely changes the lore of Mortal Kombat, and it's probably NetherRealm's way of allowing future developers of the studio to create their own story. In a few years, of course.
Oh, Raiden. Do you think this is the first time you made that vow? We have repeated this exact conversation so often in so many timelines.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.